Hey everybody! I just wanted to make a really quick video. I'm actually about to go out to dinner with a bunch of my girlfriends and have a girls' night out. But I kind of wanted to, it's been a while since I've made a video, and I wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind quite a bit lately, actually. I've been thinking about why I hate the media. And I don't just mean the media, but also kind of society's perceptions as a whole, which is often shown by the media or through the media or whatever. And the thing that bothers me is what we women do to ourselves, do to each other, and what society does to us that we accept from them. And it really upsets me that so many beautiful women feel like they are not beautiful women. And it's because there are these standards of beauty that only a very, very small portion of the population can actually live up to and be defined as beautiful by those standards, which leaves hordes and hordes of women who do not fit that standard to be left feeling less than or inferior or just not as pretty, or like they have to alter themselves, which is really what I wanted to make a video about. And I know people have their different preferences, and women feel comfortable in a number of different ways, and which I get that. But me personally, I just love to see people look the way that God created them to look. Like, I love to see, like, I'll take starting with black women because I am one. I love to see black women wear their natural hair. I just love it. Like, I don't care if they dye it or have dreads or the afro or whatever it is. I just love to see black women say, my hair texture, no matter how tightly coiled and kinky it is still beautiful, and this is how I'm supposed to look. This is what my genetics have encoded for my hair to look like, and I'm gonna rock it. Like, I love that. I also love it. I love redheaded women. Like, I love to see women with red hair and they just wear their red hair. They're just, I love it. There's a girl that goes to my school, and I always call her my favorite redhead every time I see her. She's just adorable to me. She's like really pale and she has freckles and she has this gorgeous red hair, and I just love it. She's so cute. And I remember I was at the grocery store in the checkout line one day, and the girl at the register was a redhead, and I was just like, I love your hair color. And she said, oh, well, I was thinking about coloring it, about dyeing it. And I said, no, please don't. It's gorgeous. I said, if you color it, just do another shade of red. Like, I love to see women appreciate their features as part of, who they were meant to be, what they were meant to look like. And I think about all of these countries where women of color of various groups bleach their skin. You have women who chemically straighten their hair. I mean, I'm not saying anything's wrong with chemically straightening your hair. Like, I used to do it. I did it from the time I got relaxers from the time that I was 6 up until I was 19. So I've only been natural for about 6 years. Maybe going on 6.5, something like that. But to alter your appearance because you think that the way you look is not good enough, like, that's sad. And I know how that feels. I deal with the same feelings of insecurity myself, but it's like, I understand preference, but it's the self-loathing and the I'm inferior this way, so I have to change myself to be less inferior or to be more like what's considered superior, you know. And like I said about the skin bleaching, the hair straightening, not for the sake of, I don't know, convenience or style, or, you know, because women, we like to play with our hair, you know, it's cool. But then you also have like the Asian women who don't like their eye folds, which is, I don't understand that, because I love Asians' eyes. Like, I love them. I mean, I have almond shaped eyes too. I mean, my eyes aren't like the way that Asians look, but they, you know, they're the slimmer eyes. I mean, I think it's beautiful. And like women who have dark hair, who go blonde, and I'm just like, no, I love brown hair. I love brunettes. Like, I don't know, I love when people embrace what they look like naturally. I'm not saying you can't change. I mean, although I am totally, and this is my opinion, I am totally, utterly, and completely against skin bleaching. That is the most absolute, one of the most horrendous things I have ever heard of. That, for me, in my opinion, there's no reason for that. You know, I don't care if you are relaxed or natural, if you color your hair, I don't care if you wear color contacts, whatever. But that skin bleaching stuff is absolutely ridiculous. I can't stand by that in any way. I don't understand this mentality of darkness being associated with ugliness, which I know some of it has to do with class systems, you know, from way back in the day, about the people that worked in the sun were darker, and so that was a sign of their lower class status, and the people with the paler or lighter skin were the wealthier people because they didn't work outside. They weren't like field workers and farmers and whatever. But since that's not the case anymore, you know, in our everyday lives, like in America, let's say, or I mean, just, I'm rambling, but I think that is absolutely terrible. Like, that's, especially if you were born with darker skin, like, that is absolutely, it makes me sick to my stomach to think about that. Like, and I'm not biased because I am dark skinned, but I just happen to think that dark skin is beautiful. I don't think that it's more beautiful than any other, you know, than fairer skin. I don't like the term fair skin. My skin is fair. Nobody has unfair skin, color wise. But I don't think that any shade of skin is more beautiful than another. So I don't think that my skin, just because I think my skin is beautiful, I don't think that it's more beautiful than a white person's skin. I think it's as beautiful, you know. And even like non-black people who tend to be darker, like Indians and some of the people that are part of the Latino ethnicity that have darker skin, like, it's gorgeous to me. And I don't understand why people in different parts of the world would want to change that, you know. And then you're just agreeing that you're inferior because of how you look. But I don't want to go on forever and ever. That's just something that I've been thinking about, that I wanted to share. So for anybody out there, I'm not judging you or dissing you if you like to alter your appearance. Like, hey, whatever. But I myself personally, I appreciate people who like to look like they were born to look. And I'm not talking about like makeup and, you know, all that type of stuff, because you could take that off. Like, I have on makeup now, but like, you know, you rinse that off at night. You know, you're not permanently altering your appearance. And I don't even wear makeup every day. I wear it like very sparingly. This is probably the first time I've worn makeup in any of my videos. I don't think I've had makeup in any of my other videos, and it's usually subtle anyway. But again, shouts out to the people who are comfortable in their own skin. You know, sometimes it takes a lot of work to get to that point where you're comfortable in your own skin. And I mean, I'm still, you know, I deal with my own issues, but I love to see people embrace, you know, what what they look like, because we're so judged on our appearance. And I think it's just absolutely beautiful for people to say, hey, I was born pale, freckles, and red hair, and I'm going to live my life pale with freckles and red hair. To say, hey, I'm 3 shades lighter than midnight. My hair is kinky and coily and coarse, and it's beautiful, and I'm gonna rock it out. I'm gonna live my life like that. And for the brunette to say, hey, I have dark hair, it is what it is. You know, to the Asians, you know, my eyes are almond shaped and they don't have the double lid fold or whatever it's called, but I love my eyes. They're beautiful. I mean, and even, you know, for the blonde haired, blue eyed, hey, I have blonde hair and blue eyes, I'm beautiful. To the Latinos of every color, I don't like the term race, but I'll use it just for the sake of convenience, but like the Latino community of every race, like just to say, hey, I'm a black Latino or Latina, I'm gonna rock it out, you know, or I'm a mestizo, or, you know, all the different terminologies that they have. But just for everyone to love what, you know, how they were born, because God is just too creative. And I feel this way. God is too creative to make all of us look the same, or to say only this set of standards is what beauty is. You know, like, I appreciate the creativity that God has created us with, because you look at the flowers, they're all flowers, but some of them are roses, some of them are tulips, some of them are daffodils, some of them are daisies, and they're all beautiful. They're all flowers, but they look different, they smell different, but in the end they're all beautiful flowers, and they're different colors and shapes and sizes. And so if God is that creative with plants, you know, like, look what he did with us. And it's sad that we've taken that and have done the exact opposite and have said, oh, everybody's so different, one has to be better than another, and one has to be on the bottom while another is on the top, and the other ones are sandwiched in the middle. You know, we failed to appreciate what God has crafted and has made beautiful, and has said, I don't have to make the human race look the same, you know. And I really think it's sad that we can't appreciate that. But shout outs to the ones that do. And I don't know, I just wanted to say what was on my mind. So actually I need to get ready to get out of here, or I'm gonna be late. So you guys take care and love yourselves, look in the mirror, and embrace what it is that you see. Until my next video, take care, you guys.